What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now tonight, we're going to be talking about Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 4, Episode 6. This is the quick thoughts, early impressions. So down below, I want you guys to give me your quick thoughts, early impressions on this episode. And man, your boy Unique finally makes his return at the end of the episode. I still see people talking about he is Breeze and all this stuff. I mean, y'all can go back and forth with those theories. I mean, it's crazy. But Rock, she was shook. She saw his face. He was eating that ice cream. And she was like, really? It was like she saw a ghost, right? And they set everything up real good with Unique making his return because Phil Russo told him he cannot touch Rock. He don't want no bodies or whatever as far as this whole game plan to take over. So he didn't touch her. He just popped up and he's going to let her know that he is back. And of course, she's going to flip out. We know in next week's episode, it's going to get real intense between the two. And now we're going to see how Rock finally makes these adjustments because we know Unique, he is coming full force. But in this episode, man, your girl Jukebox. My quick thoughts, early impressions on Jukebox. Stone cold face. I mean, we're starting to see just how crazy Jukebox really is. And your girl, Haley Kilgore, she plays this role excellent in my opinion. Because she goes from calm to crazy just like that. I mean, she was out there on that basketball court losing it. You know what I'm saying? She had Kanan out there shook like, man, like what's going on with her? Like she crazy as hell. But Kanan understood that maybe Freddy's crew was telling the truth. And this is what I was telling you guys. I had a feeling this was going to get dragged out a little bit more and they was going to hit like a dead end. But of course they did get some intel about Famous, or at least that's what Freddy's crew is telling them, right? Talking about how they heard law enforcement has something to do with it. Now this goes back to the fan theories about maybe Detective Garcia or maybe law enforcement did something to Famous, especially if he's talking to them about Dirty Cops, Detective Howard or whatever, and they don't want it all coming back on them. So that fan theory is definitely open. I like how they kind of touched up on all the different fan theories in this episode, making you feel like a certain person did it and then making you feel like maybe they didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, with the whole thing about Marvin and Rock, you already know when it comes to taking somebody out, Rock is always on anybody's list. You just never know. Of course, we talked about that promo video where it seems like maybe Marvin approached Famous. But then again, when you think about it, it's like when Marvin actually tortured Famous and then dump his body like that, the disrespect level, I can't see Marvin torturing him and dumping his body. Now, when it comes to just dropping him off, oh, I can see any of them doing that. But the torturing of the body lets me know this is quite personal. And whoever did it probably did not give a damn about Famous like that to torture him. I believe if it was somebody close to him, they would have just dropped him off. I don't think they could have just sat there and watched him go through that pain and suffering. That's just me. But then again, it is power. You just never know what these characters are up to. Now, my quick thoughts, early impressions on your boy Lulu. In this episode, he was struggling. He thought about drinking, but luckily Jessica was there to calm him down. Once again, he hooks up with Jessica, and then Imani is up here pissed off that Lulu was kicking it with her. Like, really? Lulu ain't your boyfriend. I told you guys this Imani character, she's getting, a little bit too attached to Lulu. I mean, he clapped your cheeks once and now you think y'all girlfriend and boyfriend. Like, really? It don't work like that. He ain't thinking about you like that. But it seems like she really cares for him and she wants him all to herself. Now, we know Jessica talked about, going back to California with her moms and, of course, getting away from all this pain and suffering. I mean, it's going to be tough for them, y'all. Now, we know in this episode, your boy B Rilla, he was running his mouth entirely too much. He about to turn Lulu into the old Lulu. He just don't know. And the whole fan theory about B Rilla, Robin Gelfin, it seems like that's going to play out in the next episode. Like, really? This dude is about to get caught slipping. I just got a funny feeling this whole robbery attempt is not going to go as planned and somebody going to get dropped off. Now, quick thoughts, early impressions on your boy Kanan. He was pissed off in this episode. I mean, he's trying to find out who took out his friend. He's asking all these questions. And of course, OC, coked out OC up here lying. And the whole fan theory about OC following Kanan, just like I told you guys, we knew he was going to follow him to that stash spot, to that storage unit. And of course, he is going to rob Kanan of all his money. And I know Kanan is going to be very upset. This is why you don't allow people to know where you live, especially in the drug business. Then on top of that, we don't really know OC's character like that anyway. This dude, he needs to earn his trust. He knows all this information about your numbers and what you're doing. So of course, he's going to use that as an advantage. I want to know if OC is going to go back to Unique and let him know what time it is as far as that money that's going to be at that storage. And if he's going to give that money to your boy Unique. But at the end of the day, OC, he needs to be stopped. That boy needs to get dropped off real quick. Now, it seems like the whole deal with Rock and Hafiz and Stefano went through. That's good news. But in next week's episode, things are going to change quickly. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Unique back. He's going to make sure Rock fails at everything that she does. And the last thing that she wants is a war while she's trying to expand her business, dealing with new business partners. Now, you guys, y'all can leave more of those fan theories down below. I mean, once again, we still don't know 100% who took out Famous. We're going to talk more about what happened in episode 6 in the full recap later on in the day. But I'm still waiting to see certain scenes of, people together. I know it was fan theories about your girl Jukebox. I've seen a lot of people talking about, did Jukebox do it? Of course, after watching the episode and different trailers, do you guys believe Jukebox had anything to do with this? Because it seemed like she was trying to roll for your boy Famous, like she was really upset. And if she did do this, it's crazy that she's going along with this game plan to make it seem like she really cares, which I think she does. But if she was to do it, she's doing a hell of an acting, performance around her cousin Kanan. I mean, that's a lot. But as I told you, I'm waiting to see certain scenes. I want to see a scene between Jukebox and Rock. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about alone. We saw them briefly in this episode where she was telling Jukebox to look out for Kanan or whatever. But I need to see them in a scene together by themselves talking about Famous. I need to see Marvin and Rock talking about Famous in their own little scene, because they're not giving us these scenes for a reason. It's something that they're trying to hide or whatever. They don't want us to know certain things until the end of the season, but it's the camera angles that they're giving us in the episode. And usually the camera gives you a story of what may have happened. I mean, them zooming in on certain characters, it got you thinking like, man, did they really do it, or did this character do it? But as I told you, when it comes to Famous, with all the people that he was close to, I'm talking about the Thomas family, Kanan, the whole crew, even if they did do it, let's just say they did do it, could you really see them torturing him like that and then just dropping off his body? Like, really? I don't know about that. That's the thing that's getting me. Even if Marvin did go to Famous, would he do that to him? Or will he just drop him off and leave? So those are questions that I think we need answers to. And I feel like if it was the Thomas family, they will get rid of the body. They will not allow certain evidence to just sit around. But then again, certain people, they do allow evidence just to sit around. But we talking about Famous. He ain't just anybody, right? And we know he was talking to law enforcement. So why leave that body sitting around? It got to be some more answers out there, y'all. And hopefully we get those answers real soon. But as I told you guys, I will be dropping the full recap later on in the day, going over more details about episode 6. So I want you guys to stay tuned for that. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.